was a real debate. Oh, hey, we'll meet another date. The department hold a meeting with my attorney. All right, I thought maybe for some preparatory issues. When we have a meeting, sometimes we set ground rules.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they were setting the ground rules. We had a meeting and we had that hearing. The debate lost some. That vavavoom is no longer in the. From my attorney, I can feel now this man is no longer with me. He's somehow partial. Ne?
Mm-hmm.
The third meeting, my attorney absconded until today. Mr. March resigned. The employer representative resigned from the position. That was the end of the disciplinary hearing. Now who's left? The chairperson. The chairperson, someone who's supposed to be neutral. If the employer are resigning, if the employer have resigned, now, and my attorney is, you understand? The chairperson, the referee, if two teams don't come to a play, and what is the duty of the referee?
I would say, obviously, to be neutral with the situation and try, get the situation to a point where both will be agreeable.
No, basically, when the game is not on,
okay,
we call the match off. The set officials, the FIFA must organize another schedule.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If the game did not play today and the goalkeeper, the players of a particular team did not pitch up, it is for FIFA then to decide when this game can play with a new referee. If I'm getting you lost, you must, because I
am understanding. I'm getting you.
I'm trying to give practical figures here.
Yeah.
So, Mr. March, my lawyer abandoned the case, and so with that case, the final decision now that was taken was that you need to resign. Wait, my lawyer abandoned the case.
Mm-hmm.
The employer rep resigned.
Okay.
Why he resigned, Mr. Martley? Because he was coerced. They say, hey, push, this man must go out. On humanitarian ground, he felt, when people conspire about you, but if you are not party to the conspiracy, you'll always move away.
Okay.
So, Mr. Martley, it was too much for him to be an employer rep, not knowing that if this man does not go anywhere, this man, we shoot him right to, you understand? Mm-hmm. When I bring a lawyer, the lawyer will be a brown envelope. Mm. So my lawyer just moved away. He never wrote to me. He never did anything. So now the meeting was scheduled for some other day. Mr. Martley is no longer the meeting now is scheduled by the chairperson. Things are not going well here. Mm. The referee, and he's talking to me. There's no lawyer. Now we are left two, myself and the chairperson. Chairperson, how? The chairperson is the one who's contacting me.
So what was now the conclusion when you had a meeting with the chairperson?
But then I said, let me consult another law firm.
Okay.
Then we'll meet.
So at this time when all this is happening, you're still going to school, but you have no class to teach?
Yeah, by then. At
that time?
Yeah, by then I was still going because the cut-off is not yet. Yeah.
Okay, the cut-off is not yet.
Yeah.
So did you end up getting a new lawyer?
Yes.
And then you went back?
We went back.
So when you now went back for the next hearing, who was there?
That was the chairperson alone.
It was the chairperson alone. It was you and your lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay, and then now, what was the conclusion of that meeting?
My lawyer, his argument was that they say, let's proceed with this meeting. That's the chairperson. Let's proceed with the meeting. My lawyer said, I cannot proceed with the meeting because I don't have the content of, I don't have documents. My client did not brief me because I've wrote a letter to you many times saying, please send me the recordings, send me the
files,
transcripts
everything.
and what, so that I can peruse. So you are busy pushing my client to come. We just come here to honor the meeting, but I'm standing my ground that I cannot proceed with this meeting because I don't have the records.
Yeah. So did your new lawyer now end up getting the new records?
He didn't get the record. That was the last scene of the meeting.
So what was the conclusion of that meeting?
The chairman said they will make a ruling alone.
And then what was their ruling?
The ruling, you are dismissed.
So which year was this? 2017?
2017.
When you got dismissed. Do you remember the month?
Yeah, 17 October.
17
I've got
October.
documents.
Yeah. Okay, so...
he said, he phoned me, the chairperson, imagine the chairperson phoned me because he never had any gripe because that was how our meeting ends up without my second lawyer. That's how the meeting. Then I received a call. Mr. Gagana, man, look here, can't you write a mitigating factor and then also apply for appeal? The reason why we want you to mitigate, we mitigate through a phone. We want you to mitigate, Mr. Gagana, so that if the department, that's the chairperson, if the department feels that the decision they took, it is very harsh, then we can consider slightly something that can make you survive. I've got a document that they refer to as a dismissal letter. It's not signed, the name of school. You know, when you are given document, sometimes we're not talking only of fine papers. Sometimes you will see your name, you think, no, the surname you find at the later stage, that is not your surname. But you are already
signed.
That was, then what I did, I wrote a mitigating factors, you know. We have to mitigate in court. So you write mitigation. By then I was not legally so like today.
Okay.
They say, I write the mitigating factors, and then after I mitigate, they say, make an appeal within 5 days. No, these things, I get them over the phone. That is the chairperson, not the employer rep. Someone who was appointed, who has been told, I've got a letter to that effect, which means if this argument comes to this, get to step 2. If from step 2, if somebody lose the power, get to step 3. You understand? Fine. I appeal the matter. 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Appeal turned down. The reason for my appeal, Mr. Matli is no longer there. The other issue, Mr. Matli and Mr. Matli, Mr. Mponde, and the guy who served me with the document, they said they're sharing the same office. There won't be justice. But if you go through the outcomes of the appeal, you can understand that these are the weight of the chairperson.
So now your appeal is rejected. So at this point, I assume you're now staying home because you've been dismissed.
Yeah, the appeal says the letter, the recommendation from the chairperson. And you must understand that it was not the duty of the chairperson to flick around with these things. The chairperson, if the hearing was concluded, He take we call them the recommendations. He take the recommendations, he give them to the department. The department makes a finding. After making a finding, then they inform all parties until the district manager informs me, now you are fired. So it didn't work that way. So I'm talking of, what is this that I'm talking of? Appeal.
Okay.
What is an appeal? Appeal is one way of trying to remedify the situation. You call the parties. I'm appealing. You call the parties, and then we contest again under a new forum. Then someone comes with a verdict. So this appeal was never contested. The appeal was never contested. And now the reason for the contention of the appeal it is that, the chairperson find you guilty procedurally and substantially. So the appeal falls off because we found that the reasons of the chairperson are within the framework of what was required. Mind you, Mr. Martley resigned. Who's now dealing with the issue? The chairperson. So I didn't worry about that. I said, I want to take them out of their comfort zone, because I know if the appeal is turned off, now you take them to the Labor Relations Council. Now now you are going to, steps are now being proved. You are going to get commissioners now. So far from the 17th, I go to school. It was exam time. I'm surprised. The principal also is looking for me. Hey, Mr. Mohotu or what? Mr. Mohotu is looking for you. During exam, we normally run our exams as if it's like university. If you're individual at 12 o'clock, you also
you'll be there at your time of individual, invigilation.
I don't know if the department knows that, but we make our own policies at the school, because you cannot sit and back until, and then there's a white paper which is at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
So he will also ask my close associate, where is this guy? Where is this guy? Where is this guy? But I know, I suspected something. That was on the 17th. I was driving out. Because we are no longer even talking, because the situation was very toxic. It was very toxic. Unless on official basis. I was driving towards break. No, Mr. Kakara, come here. Man, hey, the district is looking for you. Please make a point that you have. No, I'm going for lunch, but I'll be back. Hey, when I'm back, he becomes a phone. No, he's around. That was on the 17th. That was the day when I was served with the letter, if you might ask to show you that. This letter, my high school is Dr. A.T. Morosile High. In an official letter. The one I'm having is Dr. A.T. Morosile Primary. You can't say it's a misprint. Technical issues. I signed that letter. The signature, this letter, they say it comes from Panyasali Sufi. But I'm very skeptical about this signature, man. I drove to 111 at one day, sometimes. 111 meaning our head office at Johannesburg. We call it that's the address.
Okay.
Like number 23. That is that address of Gauteng department is 111. I went to 111 to 11th floor. I was looking for Mr. Lesuf. By then he was the MEC for education. What does Mr. Lesuf interferes with issues of administration, because it's a political appointee? This issue was supposed to be dealt with by the HOD. The HOD and the direct. If this man, the chairperson actually, he only submit his report and then is off the hook. He only submit the report to the whoever is representing the department. So the messenger of the department, Mr. March, is supposed to take the report to his superiors, and then they will have to discuss and deal with me. Now things have turned around.
Okay.
They are at Mr. Lesotho's office. No, that is the result of the appeal.
So now, when you went to Mr. Lesotho's office, did you find him?
What do you call these people? The assistant. AA.
Okay.
What? You will always get people. You know, these senior people.
Yeah, you don't go directly to them. You get...
Before even you are AA, I can see. When you knock at it, it's like a consulting. If you want to see a doctor, you have to open up a file and you sit down first. And then somebody must go and whisper with the doctor that you remember that patient. You remember?
Yes.
The one with a scar here. The doctor said, he's around here. Sometimes we had the assistant saying, doctor, you see him. That is what is happening. Okay. I went to Lesotho. The day when I went to Panyaza, I wanted to authenticize this signature.
Okay.
Because I'm very skeptical about this signature. And I've never seen Mr. Lesotho's signature. I tried to Google about it.
You couldn't say it. But did you ever end up finding out if it was his signature or not?
Those people I found from the desk, they said, I said, is it Mr. Lesotho's signature? They said, yes. But they said, yes. You know, when they're dealing with criminals. Yes, just like that. Can I have any secular that he signed? No, we can't provide. So, that is the end. That was on the 17th.
On the 17th
October 2017.
Okay, so now they're saying that you have been dismissed and...
Fired.
Fired, yes, you've been fired. Where you paid all your, I don't know, pension fund.
We are coming there. We are coming there. I'm fired on the 17th. Departmentally, according to rules, teacher, you cannot fire a teacher now and stop attending to his duties. It does work in quarterly issues.
Okay.
If you find, mind you, there's no disciplinary hearing that has taken place. Don't underestimate that. Now we are dealing with the chairperson who's pushing his own agenda. I've got the documents. Even the very same document of the chairperson, they are not signed. The one that I'm referring, the findings are not signed. Every document that I'm having, particularly of the chairperson, they are defective. You know, how do you take a document which is not signed and then consider it to be
legally binding?
Oh, it's not legally binding. So, just get me through. I'm losing touch. Okay,
so now we're talking about, you got fired 17th October.
Yeah, okay, 17th October. October, November, December, I said, okay, obviously, if they fire me 17 October, it means next year, January, I won't be
back.
Yeah, but in the meantime, immediately they fire me. That is not the end of the road. It's a key to the CCMA, if I may put it that way.
Okay.
It's a key. It's a key to CCMA.
Yeah.
When they say you are fired, no, they don't say you can stay home, but it's a key to CCMA.
Yeah.
Now I'm busy dealing with our own CCMA. CCMA, they call it Education Labor Relation Council.
Okay.
But it is also corrupt. My God. It is also corrupt. For example, if you can make some investigation, all whatever I'm talking about, this allegation about the employer, whoever, go to the employer, get the records of on the 17th, did you fire? Were there any meeting that was held between the complainant and there are no records. I'll tell you why I'm saying there are no records. It was only proven when I took them to the Education Labor Relation Council because they have to make a submission.
Presentation, yeah.
So it's October 17. The 31st, I'm so happy. The end of the month. I'll be fine. I'm planning for my birthday for December 15 already. I've invited people, people. Hey, December 15. Don't forget. I'm cooking. Hey, from the 17, the 31, hardly a week. I went to Murula San to go and withdraw my money. My card, what did he say? What was the information? Check the branch. What comes to my mind? Said, please. Maybe, is it my money already? Stop. I know. I could change. Murula San has about 3 ATMs. If this one rules me off,
you're going to the other one.
Rule off, until I say, I didn't get my money. It's going to fire someone on the 31st, a teacher for that matter. My salary was docked from that moment. I've never seen a salary advice until the salary advice, because he had it 80. No, that was November. Salary advice here in November, October. So which means November I didn't get
paid.
The money. Let's make because the 17 already personally have already been processed.
Okay.
Yeah, October, but November, no. That's where now I didn't get my monies. It took the employer almost a year. These people are very cruel. Mind you, if I did not finish up my bond, if I did not finish up whatever, my cars, if I didn't finish up my installment, if my children have never completed their studies, they were late to fire me. And mind you, my wife now, she even chosen to get married somehow. Unfortunately, just like that, I'm not here to discuss about that. But this situation is a contributory factor towards my divorce. So far, no salary, no nothing. I'm fired. There's a letter from that one. The letter between inverted commas or from the appeal said, now we say issue of the in the disciplinary hearing and find you guilty substantially and procedurally. Therefore, effectiveness. That is the day when I said the principal was looking me around. So this letter is effective. You have been fired. Oh my God! A dismissal letter. It will state the problems and whatsoever. So I just pack up my laptop. Situation I didn't fine. All right, that's over. I was busy on my laptop doing some other issues. It was exam time. So after receiving the letter, fine. Pack up everything. I could not say bye to. I've got got associates and whatsoever.
You just packed your stuff and then you left.
I was not so shocked. Maybe it's because I'm strong enough. I took it very light, sharp. I've never put my foot again at my workstation since 2017 until today. That is part one of the department and the dismissal.
Yeah. So because of time, I think we're going to have to just cut off maybe just some other, parts so that we can just go straight to the core of then what happens, So now you got fired and then you did go to your CCMA, which is the
Education Labor Relation Council.
Yes. And then with the council, what was the results?
The results, I won the award.
You won the award.
Yes.
So you were unfairly fired.
Yes, I was unfairly fired.
And then what? So just so that at least we can get to,
My CCMA.
yeah, your CCMA, you did win
Yes.
the case.
Yes.
And after winning the case, what was now said is supposed to happen with you? Are you supposed to go back to work? Are they supposed to pay you? What's supposed to happen?
According to labor laws, I'm supposed to go back
To work.
to work.
Okay.
But now the commissioner, he's been coerced again.
Which commissioner now? The one
The
from
CCMA. We are at the CCMA.
Okay.
We are at the CCMA.
Okay.
The commissioner, the award is in my favor.
Okay. Was it like signed that you won?
Immediately, I received an SMS.
Okay.
Even you can call the commissioner. What is the award of Mr. Gegana? They said the award is in favor of the employee.
Okay.
Ne? But and then when you write to the CCMA, we'll use the CCMA between inverted commas
Yes.
because it becomes
That's
more
the
familiar.
one. Sorry.
More to
Yes, that we know.
Yeah. So I was saying the commissioner, the award is in my favor, but now the commissioner did not comply with the award. Why I'm saying? He said the commissioner make his ruling. He said, I find this discussion procedurally fair and procedurally unfair and substantially fair.
Okay.
Okay, now let me give you this scenario. The commissioner, once if he finds or one ball is loose, that is what we call unfairness.
Okay.
It must be substantive fair, procedurally fair.
Okay.
So once he say fair and unfair, that it becomes unfair. So he
Okay.
said now the award is in Mr. Skekana's favor, but I decide to compensate him.
Okay. Instead of him going back to work.
Eh,
And how much were you supposed to get compensated? Or
compensation, as this is an automatic dismissal.
Okay.
It's about a salary of 2 years.
Okay.
A salary of 2 years plus those months when we started from October.
Okay.
The minute you leave the premises of the school.
Okay.
From the last day of the award.
Okay.
From
So now, when that happened, did you ever ask, why is it that I can't go back to work?
by asking, now you have to challenge the commissioner's decision. So what simply means that the commissioner was biased in making his rule.
Okay.
So now I took the matter to the labor court.
Okay.
And when I took the matter to labor court, the commission did not oppose the application.
Okay.
Simply means that they agree with me
Okay.
that this document, they are not authentic. So
Okay.
let the matter go to labor court.
Okay.
So once the commission, not the commissioner, once the commission said we don't oppose, obviously you have to take your matter to labor court. The labor court must give you default judgment with all at the labor court. Now it's a suit.
Okay.
I've taken the matter to labor court.
Okay.
Labor court, commissioner, CCMA did not oppose. The court must take that document. This matter is not opposed. What is the applicant looking for? You give the applicant what he demands.
So did it happen with you?
It did not happen because the people who have made, mind you, I had a lawyer also to the CCMA. The lawyer also absconded during the proceedings. So the matter is at the labor court. I'm trying to keep.
Yeah.
The matter is at the labor court, where now the judge has to make a conclusion, gives a default judgment. The matter now have to rest for 3 years. The matter, it was assigned to a white judge by then. Next time it is now in the hands of Judge Tlhotlhale Maje. You know the most thing that I want to share with you, because my story is an unfortunate story. I don't know if I will have to come. I can write a book, but a book without food, it won't assist. At the labor court, you know, court is court. Until today, I've never appeared in court. Until today, I've never appeared in any court, but I've got judgments. Which judgments I got over the emails. You know, I get a court order over when I sleep. When you check your phone, you get your matter is dismissed. Just like that.
So now when your matter is getting dismissed, the 2 years worth of pay and the other months, the money, did you ever get it?
My employment back, because the commissioner, once they award this you a favor, they must give you what you requested. I must go back to work. So I didn't go back to work. I took the matter to labor, knowing that now I'm suing the state. I'm suing the state. The ELRC, CCMA did not oppose the matter. The employer did not oppose the matter because there's no one who can. Mr. Matthew once he resigned. Remember Matthew, when did he resign?
A long time ago.
Long time. But I want to share with you this scenario. You know, after 2 years, when I got an invitation that your matter now is ready for trial, I received an email saying that I must organize a visual platform myself. And that is the duty of the court, to organize a visual platform. I organize a visual platform, invite the court, invite the judge. So that is my court. You understand? And then some other attorneys who were state attorneys of the state, because at some stage there was an attorney on behalf of the state. That attorney also recused himself from this chicanery because he saw that Mrs. Shabir Sheikh recused himself because I was left alone. So the day when I organized that conference, you understand, that visual platform, I saw the judge. Yeah, because I was in control. I saw the judge coming in after the link. I saw the judge, and then the judge associate hid his screen. You know, you can hide your screen. I saw a gentleman coming up with an ordinary suit. Then I asked the judge, and I know who's this interfering factor. The judge said it's a state attorney. How state attorney, and how does he picture in? Because someone who must wait for the state is Mrs. Shabir Sheikh. The judge said, oh, you know, they play some kind of a foul play. They play a foul play. They said, Mr. Tamaha. Mr. Tamaha said, no, my mic, I can't hear. So the judge said, oh, due to technical reasons, this case won't proceed until tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll make a sitting. Make sure that Mr. Kekana, you'll talk to my associates, and my associates will update you tomorrow. Just be on the alert. You'll get a call, and then that caller will be informing you about the latest development of what will be happening, so that we can only get an open court and discuss this issue. I never received a call until after 17 days, 5 days, when I was trying to get in Jabulo, this judge associate, hey, I'm still waiting for a call, I'm still waiting for a call. Not responding to my calls. Until when he decided to respond, he said to me, you failed to come to court yesterday, the matter is dismissed.
Yeah, this is it's a long, but also, yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot, madam.
Yeah.
But I can cut it until to the labor court, because it has gone through over to the constitutional court. Same treatment. I've never appeared in any court because Mr. Sophie himself. There's a brown envelope. All people cannot dismiss your matter. Someone is pushing this. While you are alone, when you make submission, things follow. When you make submission, things follow.
So right now, where is the final place that you have been? Where is that?
The final place where I am right now, that is the Supreme Court of Appeal.
Okay.
Supreme Court of Appeal. The registrar of the Supreme Court of Appeal refused my papers openly at the desk. It's a male guy. You know, when I enter a premises, you can see that something has been discussed already. They say, come in, sir. And then I didn't get to register straight. I went to the file room. Then they say, you record at the entry side. Then they tell someone, then I wrote my name, what they call. I went to a filing room. I found a gentleman sitting here. Say, how can I help? Let me see your file. No. This case is about labor matter. This court does not deal with labor matters. I said, write it down so that he said, no, I don't write. That's how my matter is stuck at the Constitutional Court. I had the attorneys. You know, all my attorneys. I had the Weber's attorneys, whom I've just paid. They're no longer talking to me. They're no longer.
But you know, all these lawyers that you paid and they ghosted you, you can actually take them to the board. Have you ever thought of?
I know legal practice counsel.
Yes.
Hey, once again, I've taken Tamaha to legal practice counsel. Mr. Modau wrote me a letter that the commission said your matter does not have merit for alleging what that case dismissed. I took Judge Sotlaulimaje to JO's Judicial Service Commission, Judicial Service Commission, which was led by our this judge. What's our last judge?
I don't
Judge
know.
President.
Okay. I don't know.
The Judge President who resigned now lately. I took Judge Sotlaulimaje. Hey, I've got documents. Those documents, I have only acknowledged letters. Okay, your case from 2021. I still have papers. Everything is off.
So, you know, right now, because the way that you're saying seems like you're going to all this, you're following the right channels. But in every single corner, you're being beaten down. For people that are watching out there, you know, what help would you like from someone watching out there? Who do you think is in a position to can help you? Someone that knows what information, like as a show, how can we be able to help? Because I won't lie, I've never come across
such a story,
such a case like this, you know, because with most people you'll tell them, okay, go here, you know, go there. But you seem to have gone everywhere.
Okay, right now, my case is at the Supreme Court of Appeal, where a registrar clerk have refused my application. And the registrar of the Supreme Court of Appeal said, write a letter. That letter will send it to the president, Molemela. The only issue now to the Supreme Court is just to get the case number, and all these things will be revealed.
Okay, so the person right now that if we as a show wanted to write a petition to help you would be addressed to who? The president himself.
Come again?
So like right now, isn't it that you are saying that they reject?
No, I wrote a letter to the president of the Supreme Court, not the Matamela.
Okay.
Not no.
Okay.
Matamela is off. We are still on the judicial issues.
Okay.
I went to the Supreme Court of Appeal to make my application, my submission.
Okay.
Where I'm coming to our office, your assistant refused to take my document, saying this house does not take this document because that is the only Supreme Court of Appeal. And we don't call it an appeal. If your appeal is being refused by other court, you petition the court.
Yeah.
So I make a petition to the Supreme Court of Appeal, which petition was refused by the clerk of the court.
Okay.
And the register of the court concurs with the clerk of the court and said, no, we can't give you the case number. The only thing to deal with that is to write a letter to Judge President So let's stand to correct. When I'm talking about the president, I'm not talking about Ramat Amela. I'm talking about the president, the principal of the court. They refer to them as president.
Okay.
Yeah,
so did you ever write to the president?
I wrote to the president the last letter. No response until today.
When did you write to the president?
Early, I've got my correspondence. Early. After my case was turned down. Yeah, but it's this year. It's not old enough. The reference I can still check if you don't mind, but I can see my stories.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah, so the only thing that can assist, because only the Supreme Court of Appeal, if I can get the case number, all these things will be revealed. All these things will be revealed.
So I think that Ninjas, right now, what we'll ask for is that, obviously you guys have been watching the story, you've been following, a law firm that will play their part and they will take it through, because it seems that every lawyer you get keeps dropping off.
Yeah.
You understand? So if you are a lawyer or you've got a law firm and you guys still have pro bono cases to can take, then please do email us. I'm sure there's gonna be an email address somewhere here, and then you can be able to take it there. I'm sure that if it is a law firm that is actually now going in to say we need the case number, then they need to give legal reasons on why they cannot provide that, because I think that then they're forced to.
Madam, not to interfere a lot. The issue is not. I'm not. You see, all these people who have interfered with my case. That is not the bone of contention. The issue is about my employment.
That's what I'm saying, isn't it? We need that case number so that we can be able to proceed and then go to where you get the final judgment, where you have to get back to your job. But then it cannot be just anyone. It needs to be someone that is a lawyer or they're from a law firm. And so that's why I'm saying that I think this is a matter of we do need to have a lawyer that can be able to help you, a lawyer that will not abscond. You understand? Yeah. So unfortunately that is our inverter. We don't have electricity today, and so it's gonna keep on beeping until we're done. But I think that at this point, don't you think maybe that would be the first step to try get a lawyer to help? Or was there any other thing that you thought could help better?
No, you are on the right track, because going back to CCMA, as long as I've knocked at the Supreme Court of Appeal must all this story that the only Supreme Court is the only body that can make a conclusion of this matter. And so because I've knocked every door, there's a lot of chicanery that has been happening.
And
so I cannot
so that's why I'm saying that I think that the first step that we can do now is that, please, if you are a lawyer or you've got a law firm, please do help us, contact us, and let's talk further on how we can actually help you. So I am so sorry, guys, due to the fact that you guys can hear the beep is not going to stop, and eventually the lights are going to go off because we do not have the lights. Please do contact us if you feel you've got any help that you can offer, and if you've got any more information, please do contact us as well and share the information. Remember, the aim of the channel and also the series is to help where we actually can. So I am so sorry that we had to cut you short.
Can I just one last minute?
Okay.
One last voice. After the department, after dismissing me, I received a letter from GPF that I have resigned from my employment.
That you resigned?
I resigned.
Yet you were fired?
Yeah. I've never resigned. I didn't sign anything. That letter came after a year.
And then the benefit here that I'm seeing, where you paid that?
Yeah.
You were paid?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's a drop in an ocean. As when you resign, your benefits have been cut off.
Okay.
I didn't resign, madam.
Oh,
so I didn't fill up any form.
Yeah.
So who did make it possible to write a letter to the GPF that I have resigned? So up to so far, in terms of the record of the GPF, I've resigned from my employment. So when you are talking to me, if I'm saying I'm fired, I'm lying to you. I've resigned. In terms of the documents that are held by the GPF.
Yeah, no, there's a lot that actually does not make sense. Okay, so ninjas, unfortunately, there's not much that we can actually do because the audio is powered by the inverter. So I thought we could switch off the lights and we could still continue, but unfortunately, if we switch off, then the audio is also going to be off. I think that what we should do right now is that let's try get a lawyer, and then we can also do a part 2 where we can then round up everything. I think that will be better.
I think part 2 and part 3 then will be.
Then we can be fine.
Yeah, because
there's a lot that also just does not make too much sense. But anyway, thank you so much for joining us. I do hope that we can get someone out there that would be able to help us. But I am seeing there, it is saying that he actually resigns. And if he has been fired, but he's been fighting that he was fired. And if you've been following the story from the beginning, you'll see that there's definitely a lot of stuff that just does not make a lot of sense. But anyway, from Owamie, I love you guys. I'm so sorry that today this had to happen. We had no lights. I could not control it. But yeah, from Owamie, I love you guys. Stay blessed. And I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.